going out live. I don't know what day of the week it is because I'm losing count. It's lockdown. I live in England. If you're just tuning in for the first time, please say hello if you join. I have a bit of difficulty with these boxes to see who's watching, and of course it will be a different time zone wherever you are. If you're in America, it'll be, I think the East Coast is about 9 hours behind. Is it 9 hours? 5 hours? Well, we won't be doing a lot of travel for a while, that's for sure. This is as much an experiment as anything, as I'm trying to set up the two cameras with chroma key so that I've got a background of my rather untidy office here. But try and change the backgrounds from time to time. You can see a couple of my guitars hanging up. I've got about, or at least a dozen different guitars. In fact, probably more, because some of them I built myself, and this is guitar number 21, which is my default guitar at the moment. So I'm just going to pass the time away, hopefully be a little bit of easy listening for you, relieve the anxiety for you, hopefully, wherever you are. I hope this terrible virus isn't affecting you or your family. I'm on my own, so there's only really me to worry about, and I'm kind of used to this isolation. The way I'm filling the time is I'm catching up with a lot of, I know what's happening. I'm not going out live, that's why. Well, I think I'm going out live. I see the word live on my screen amidst all the other information that's really confusing. It's about 5:30 p.m. here in England. It's a very sunny day. It's very, very quiet outside, and of course we're in lockdown. So I hope this finds you well and coping with it, and hopefully not affected by this awful virus. At my age, I have to stay in, so I am literally staying in. That was a reminder on my watch for my Friday evening badminton, which I can't play, and that's my main human contact with people. I play badminton with a gang of guys every Friday, and then during the summer, most Thursdays, gigs at a wine bar in Bath, and I'd organise all the gigs for the summer, which takes a little bit of coordinating. And then suddenly we had lockdown a day before, these gigs started, so that's rather disappointing. We're hoping to do a remote gig when one of the guys, well, our main singer David, he's a songwriter. He's going to write an appropriate song for this present time, as no doubt a few other people have done. I've changed my background today. This is my tidy office with the bookcase that I built that's kind of cantilevered in the wall. On the right is a staircase, so it's a split level balcony type room, and my old Akai reel-to-reel tape recorder on the left, and an Ovation guitar, and then in the middle a shorty guitar that I converted into a semi-acoustic. So if you're joining, please do say hello, tell me where you're based and what time it is wherever you are, because obviously these are different time zones, and America is probably, my maths is terrible, I'm guessing it's about 10 o'clock in the morning in America. It's 5:30 here in England. I haven't really planned this. I'm as much as experimenting with the setup to try and make sure that everything is on screen. So I want to kind of have both my hands moving the wrong way. Let's move this camera very slightly to there. Whoops. It's all very delicately balanced. Alright, I haven't really planned what I'm going to play. I'm just going to play a few chords and a few of my backing tracks. Very rusty or cold. It takes me about 20 minutes to warm up. I'm trying these earplugs. They're Sony, and I've had to try tons of different ones to get ones with decent bass. And I don't know whether you've tried this at home, but the bass on these earbuds are really terrible. These Sony ones are better than anything else I've tested, but the only way to get a true bass is to press them into your ears, and for that I'm using a woodworking ear defender. I've got to convert it because these foam buds are supposed to fit into the ears, whereas I want it to put pressure on the actual earbuds themselves, and it totally transforms the bass. I don't know whether maybe it's not very good for your ears, but I think the whole thing about this, and I mean I did have some wireless ones. In fact, I bought these wireless ones recently, Sony, really beautiful, and then I got a bit worried about the radiation. So I don't know. There's enough to worry about in the world. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, I'm a woodworker. I've been running this channel since about 2009. So if you want to ask me anything about woodworking or music or chords, anything, please do join in. It is interactive, and maybe it's not a good time. I usually get 8 or 10 people, and maybe it's not a very good time of day. It's actually quite warm. So what have we got? Let's do a bit of B.B. King. The thrill is gone.